The black woman's hair is a vast spectrum that has yet to be fully understood. And frankly, it has unlimited potential that deserves a huge amount of respect.
For me, hair is it's a place. It's not so much of a thing. It's a place where, especially as a female, where you get to have fun and experiment, try different identities, challenge who you're looking at in the mirror every night, especially as a black woman because you've got such awesome hair.
Serati Maseko is a singer, songwriter, model, and blogger. Although she is passionate about all these things, her main passion is and will always be natural hair. She has had natural hair for the past 7 years and even has a website that caters specifically to natural hair.
Hair is so many things. To me personally, it's just a way that I express myself. It's a way that the different styles I do, I love doing different styles with my natural hair. Like I have it out like this. Do the cool little updos. I love doing braids and plaits. I can't always plait my hair because I'm a model and they don't really like braids. But when I can, I love changing up my hair because I love to change it up and look different. And that's one thing that I love about black hair. What I love about natural hair is that you can literally do anything with natural hair. Yeah, so I'd say, I guess I am a natural hair model.
Her modeling expertise have landed her the official role of ambassador for Sumo South Africa. And although she is a prominent model, her views have certainly not stopped the demand for weaves whatsoever.
I think it's extremely important to define what you mean by weave, okay?
Hair by Sisi is a store started by Sisi Kumalo that focuses on weaves and wigs under the natural hair banner. So what exactly made this young, vibrant woman enter the world of hair?
When I started weaving my hair, I couldn't find good enough quality that I really liked, a brand that I trusted. I couldn't find it anywhere. So I stopped weaving my hair for a while, did other hairstyles, and then when I wanted something better, I couldn't find anything on the market and decided to find it myself.
This journey motivated her to start up a business and build a respectable brand. With her newfound knowledge, Sisi Kumalo continues to educate women about weaves and natural hair.
Weave isn't Jesus.
Although there seems to be a continuous debate about which is better, weaves or natural hair,
I'd say weaves.
Sisi Kumalo's stance is hair all the way, no matter what.
It's not only hair. It's not only hair. We can't think of hair, weaves in isolation, right? We live in this world. We live in these times. So we need to look at things more critically and not isolate one thing over the other.
So why the conflict?
There's prejudice in anything a woman wears, like specifically a black woman and her hair.
I went for a casting, they liked me, they called me back, but they're like, when she comes back, they told my agent, when she comes back, can she tame her hair?
Whether you're going to wear your hair natural, whether you're going to wear your hair in a weave, whether you're going to wear your hair in dreadlocks, there is prejudice and stigma to it. Natural hair movement, on the other hand, that is very exciting to me. And it's very exciting to me when we have new developments in the hair world and when we have things like natural hair movements. I enjoy them because they need to give women the opportunity or make her feel comfortable in wearing the hair, whatever hair you want to wear. We need to have the freedom of choice, and that's exactly what I preach at Hair by Sisi.
Although the idea of natural hair has gained momentum, it seems to be only prominent on social media as series and movies continue to propagate the advantages of having a weave.
The media is a reflection of the society. If black women, magazines are not going to say, no, take off that weave and wear your natural hair if they don't ever see black women with natural hair. So we need to start, I think, putting this conversation on a national level, not just on Facebook, not just on, YouTube, putting it on TV, putting it in magazines, have magazines with on the cover, the girl's got natural hair.
The natural hair debate is anything but vanity. It relates to culture, as natural hair has severe cultural implications.
How can you wear like an awesome traditional attire and you have a blonde Brazilian thingy going on in your head?
Fuloso Murray is the curator of fashion and textiles at Museum Africa, and he has his own opinions when it comes to the topic of African women and hair.
If you see images of Mary Makeba, for instance, you will not see any sort of like stretched hair or whatever. She used to have like short, rough African hair, and it looked really, really cool on her. Culture to me is a means of identity. More importantly, it is a means or a way of belonging to a certain group or community.
There are times when women do have a problem with where hair does form a part of the identity issue, where you start associating beauty with, fair hair or even cruzare, like afro.
You don't actually hate your natural hair. You just can't stand society's view about your natural hair. That's it.
Toho Tidimani is a feminist as well as a natural hair advocate. However, this does not mean that her views stop her from relaxing her hair.
Definitely at some point when I can handle the friskiness and the painful curls, yeah, I'll definitely relax my hair.
And I'm sorry, natural hair is not get up and go hair.
If both Toho and Sorati are ever in need for a salon with natural hair expertise, there's a perfect place to go. Candy & Co. is a luxurious hair salon started by Candice Thurston. The salon specializes in natural hair, and it houses a wide range of professional experts in the natural hair sphere.
We say we're a salon that deracializes hair, where we look at hair type over a racial preference of hair type. So we basically look at what the needs of all women are within the South African space at the moment, and give you the best healthy natural hair that you can achieve.
We need to as Black women, we need to start creating programs. We need to educate each other, and once we are educated, then we will have the options. My whole thing is not that every woman should have natural hair. I'm saying we should have the choice.
All things considered, natural hair might have bigger implications than we've ever imagined.
Because it goes across the board to these schools that, even though you're in private school, you may be in English private school, but you're on African soil. You know what I'm saying? You are dealing with cultures that are not just English. Jesus, your school population is not fully made up of English students anymore. To assume that every student must have silky, curly, nice hair, what are you saying to the child's culture? Are you saying, okay, you're smart enough, but you don't look good enough to be in the school? That is not what our great politicians fought for. For you to be judged by your outer appearance is a really real no-no.
But I think it's amazing for the girls to have been able to stand up, and it just shows where our society's at, the consciousness. That these young girls were able to be like, no way, we're going to stand up to this. We've been going through this for long enough, and we're going to speak out. That's wonderful. That's amazing.
So I get extremely excited, and like even more so that it's young girls who are changing the way we see things, which is very empowering.
I'm excited about the journey of where we're going to take schools, and that 13 and 14-year-olds can actually stand up and say, this is my beauty, this is what I love, and don't try to change me.
At the end of the day, respect choices and respect hair.